This video, we are going to graph the equation y minus 3 equals 2 times the quantity x plus 5. So here, we don't need to convert this into a different form, although we could. But this form alone is enough to graph, your 2 points and then connect them and move on to the next problem. So this form right here is called point-slope form, where you have y minus some other y sub 1, is equal to m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. And then the x sub 1 and the y sub 1 is just the x value of one coordinate along with its y value. Now notice that the form is minus and minus. We have a minus but a plus right here, so we'll talk about that one in just a second. But other than that, you can see that the form is exactly the same as this one. So again, it's called point-slope form, meaning the equation is giving you a point as well as the slope. So the slope right here is m, and the slope is going to be 2. So we know that a slope is going to be equal to 2. And then the coordinate point that we have, and we write the x's first. Now it's normally x minus x sub 1, so x minus the x coordinate. So if you're thinking the x coordinate's 5, it looks like it is, but keep in mind the original should be x minus. So if you think of x plus 5 as the same thing as x minus negative 5, right? That's the exact same thing as x plus 5. So that kind of tells you, okay, if it's supposed to be minus something and we have plus something, the x coordinate is just going to actually be negative. So the coordinate that we have is negative 5, and then the y coordinate should be y minus y sub 1, so it's y minus 3. So it's actually positive 3. We don't make it negative just because it's minus, because it matches the original. If it was plus, then we would have to make it minus, but here we don't. So that's everything that we really need. We can plot the point negative 5 comma 3, because that's a point that exists on the line. So negative 5 is going to be over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down, or I'm sorry, up, 1, 2, 3. Right there. And then we can just use the slope of 2 to get the rest of the other points, and that's it. And actually, we only need one more point. So a slope of 2 just means it goes up 2 and over 1. So that would be the point right there. And again, all we would need to do would be to connect those 2 points in a straight line and put arrows on the ends. And that's how you graph a line that is in point-slope form.